It looks like the legendary quarterback Tom Brady is finally retiring for good. The quarterback's career in the NFL has spanned 23 seasons. He's won 7 Super Bowls, but looks like he's finally ready to give it a rest. Here's why. Well, we already know he's been hot and cold with his retirement announcements lately, but now that he's finally called it quits, it's actually kind of sad that we're saying goodbye to him.
Leonard Fournette in the game for the first time. Fake it to him. Brady over the middle. Wide open. It's Godwin. First down. This time holds on to the ball.
One of the world's topmost professional athletes, Tom Brady, announced just recently that he's going to retire for good. One of the greatest players in NFL history is finally stepping out of the game. He uploaded a short clip to social media in which he addressed the case. TB, who's just completed his 23rd season in the NFL, said that he'd get to the point right away. He said, "I'm retiring for good." I, for one, am pretty sad to hear that. In fact, it made me wonder.
Pressure again, this time picked up, so Brady's got time. He wants Evans! Mike Evans!
What's next for our very own TB12? Well, word on the street has it, the iconic Tampa Bay Bucs quarterback is now going to step into a role as a TV broadcaster.
Over the left guard. Brady protected, throws, wide open, Edelman.
He signed a deal last year with Fox Sports, which reportedly pays around $375 million over the span of 10 years. Whoa, that's a lot of money. It looks like Tom Brady's set for life. Aside from this deal, he also runs a number of businesses. He founded the wellness and health company TB12 Sports, along with his longtime instructor Alex Guerrero. He also has a media company, Religion of Sports, and the Brady brand clothing line. He looks like he's good to go. And not only that, but he's leaving behind one heck of a legacy.
Tom Brady, play fake, and first play of the second half.
Got him one in there.
The 45-year-old veteran quarterback is exiting the NFL as the most accomplished player in the game. He's a 7-time Super Bowl winner and was named the most valuable player in 5 of those games, which are both NFL records. Wow, is there anything Tom Brady can't do? He's had 7,753 career completions and has passed for 89,214 yards.
Edelman over the middle. 2nd and 3. Down the field they go. Gronkowski has it.
He's passed for a total of 649 touchdowns, too. That's a lot of touchdowns. TB12 distinguished himself the most in the postseason, though. He set major records for game-winning drives and had 9 fourth-quarter comebacks, even though he was the oldest player in the NFL this season.
Brady, play action throws. Edelman, boy, he's had some quarter, and off he goes.
Tom's heroics in the late game helped the Tampa Bay Buccaneers reach the playoffs once again, in spite of their 8-9 record. The team lost a wild card round of the playoffs to the Dallas Cowboys by a 31-14 margin, though. That ended their season instantly. That loss couldn't be surmounted by TB either.
Play of this drive, converting a couple 3rd and 4th downs. Brady has time over the middle, and it's Evans who's got another.
His last pass was an incompletion that was aimed at the wide receiver Julio Jones. If I'm being honest, as much as I love TB12, this was his worst season yet. His skills as a quarterback were still commendable, though. Brady threw for 4,694 passing yards, which was the 3rd most in the league, and he completed 66.8% of his passes. That's pretty good.
As good as ever. He dropped here, and Brady fires in the middle. That's Evans to the 34-yard line.
It was after his 3rd season with the Bucs that Tom finally decided to step down. This season with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers didn't look like it would ever even happen, especially because TB's retired once before. That's right. Last year, February 2022, Tom announced his retirement for the first time ever. Of course, he went on to reverse that decision.
Steps up. Oh, beautiful throw to Arden. Inside the red zone, Tom Brady's cooked.
That, too, in under 6 weeks. Truly, Tom Brady's love for football knows no bounds. This season was kind of tough on him, though. Things at home were pretty tense for him, as you guys already know. The star quarterback and his wife of over 13 years, Gisele Bündchen, finalized their divorce late last year. The couple has 2 children together, a son, Benjamin, who's 13, and a daughter, Vivian, who's 10 years old. Brady also has a 15-year-old son, Jack, from an old relationship with movie star Bridget Moynihan. Rumors of divorce between the beloved couple started at the end of the 2021 season, and now they finally parted ways. The two sure have shared a lot of history. And speaking of, Tom shares a lot of history with the Bucs and the Patriots too. Tom joined the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2020 and led the team to a Super Bowl victory in the very first year of joining them. It looks like he proved to be a good luck charm for the Tampa Bay Bucs.
Sneak, Brady, is he in? Waiting for the signal.
Tom joined them after he left the New England Patriots, a team for which he had played his whole career up to that point. TB spent 20 years in New England and won 6 world championships. He didn't come to new contract terms, though, and opted to leave the team as an unrestricted free agent. The New England team drafted Tom in the 6th round of the NFL draft in 2000. By midway through his second season in 2001, he'd won the starting quarterback job and replaced the injured Drew Bledsoe. He led the New England Patriots to their very first Super Bowl win. Tom and coach Bill Belichick were linked throughout his years with the Patriots as the two shaped the league's winning dynasty. The New England team appeared in 9 total Super Bowls, of which they won 6, and tied with the Pittsburgh Steelers for the most Super Bowl wins in the NFL franchises. They also took part in 13 AFC championship games. And while it may seem like the New England Patriots had it all good, they faced a ton of difficulties as well. In 2015, the team was investigated for intentionally deflating footballs to gain an upper hand in the AFC championship game.
From the 37-yard line, Brady stepping up, deep downfield, wide open, Brandon Cooks.
Since Tom was generally aware of the scandal, he served a 4-game suspension. Oops, that sounds harsh. The scandal was known as Deflategate and was pretty popular in its time. Brady also faced the tuck rule, which stated that if a quarterback loses possession of a football while his arm completes a forward motion on purpose, the move is ruled an incomplete pass instead of a fumble.
The fake to him. Brady dances, throws, and it will be caught. Amendola for the touchdown.
This happened in a playoff game with the Oakland Raiders, which preceded TB's Super Bowl victory. Honestly, the sports world was expecting TB to sign to another team once his time as a free agent started. He shocked us all by retiring, and the reactions have been pretty interesting to see. NFL fans, personalities, and players all had something to say about TB12's retirement. News of Tom's retirement was broken to us in a short and emotional but clear-cut video uploaded by the NFL champ himself on social media. In it, he said that he was retiring for good. I think he had to clarify that this time was final, as this is TB's 2nd retirement overall, and it definitely does seem to be the real deal this time. With this announcement, many fans and sports personalities have shared their thoughts and gratitude for the football legend that TB definitely is. He might even be the greatest NFL player of all time. American politician and mayor of Tampa, Jane Castor, took to Twitter to call Tom Brady GOAT, the greatest of all time. She thanked the sports star for the grit, spirit, and amazing memories, and then joked about looking for him on the golf course. Good one, Jane. Thursday Night Football broadcaster Kirk Herbstreit also shared his thoughts on Twitter. He quote-tweeted Brady's video in which he announced his retirement and called him the greatest to ever do it. You got that right, Kirk. Now, current media personality Pat McAfee also quote-tweeted Tom's video with a caption, "Thank you, Tom." It looks like NFL fans have poured their hearts out for their favorite quarterback. I'm happy to see it. Well, that's a wrap on everything related to TB's retirement. See you in the next video.